Prime. Prime means first. Primary. That means it is the first one. Primal, which is connected with earliest origins or earliest things of life. Primal fear. Primal fear means the fear that is existent from the beginning or from the birth. Primal fear. The natural fear that exists that comes with birth, be it in animals, be it in human beings. Those such as that is called primal fear. Primal scream therapy. Primal scream therapy. This is a therapy which is designed by psychologist in 1960s. This gentleman, what he proposed was all of the emotional problems that people face are because of their bad experiences faced in their childhood, their traumatic experiences. What he proposed, if you get rid of those traumatic experiences that people have in their childhood and bring them out, how do childs behave? How do children behave when they have a problem? They scream, they run, they shout, etc., etc. Right? He proposed whoever is having any psychological problem, emotional problem, we should touch upon their history. We should go back to their childhood and understand what exactly are their traumatic experiences and then bring them out. So once we express all those experiences, the scream out. Once you get rid of all those traumatic experiences of the childhood, there is no longer any emotional problem. So that is his therapy. Like laughter therapy, his therapy was based on that. So he would take the candidate and understand from him or her, do the therapy, what exactly are their problems in their childhood, and then make them scream like a child does. But lot of criticism has come to this therapy also. There are a lot of critics of this therapy. Why? Because the critics say whatever has happened in childhood that is long ago. Why are you even trying to make them remember all of that? They would have already forgotten. It has got no relation with the current problems. If someone has stolen someone's pencil in their childhood, what has it got to do with the current emotional problems? And you will unnecessarily relate those things even if people have forgotten. You are forcing them to remember those bad moments. So that was the criticism against this therapy. Primer is the first thing or small elementary book, which is the beginner's book for teaching. That is called primer. A primer on grammar means it's a very elementary book on grammar. A primer on science. Primate. Primate is the original or earlier genetic species. Primates. For example, monkeys are primates of human beings. Primordial, which is existing from the beginning. Primordial, primordial solar system. Primordial landscape. That means it is existing from the beginning. Means no human beings have visited that place and polluted that. Primordial landscapes are the places where no one has visited and the atmosphere or environment looks very pristine. There is no pollution. Right. For example, if you go to deep rainforests, very deep forests, it might look like no person has ever visited that. And it would look like the most natural habitat there. That is primordial landscape. Homo. Homo means same. Homograph. Graph is writing. Homo is same. Same writing. What does that mean? That means the words are written same. The same spelling. But they might be pronounced in the same way or differently. Homograph. Same written. Take this example. Fair. Fair is used in two ways. Fair is means it is the color is white, or fair is a market fair, or close means you close the door or you are sitting close to me. That is close. You can use in both meanings. Bark, this is a dog's bark or the bark of a tree. Lead or lead. Lead means you are leading someone. Lead is a metal. So the in while writing the words they are exactly the same, but they may be pronounced the same or differently. But in written, they are same. That is homograph. Graph is written. Homophone. Phone is sound. They sound the same. They might not be written the same or not. Take this example. Two, TWO, TOO. These three are pronounced the same, but they are not necessarily written. They are not written the same. There, there, pray, pray. They sound the same, but they are not written the same. Homonym, homonym. The definition some people take either if it is a homophone or a homograph, it should be a homonym. Some people specifically say as long as when it is written the same and pronounced the same, then only it should be a homonym. Bear means bearing someone, bearing a burden, or bear the animal. This is definitely a homonym. But some people say even if it is a homograph or even if it is a homophone, it is still a homonym. Homogeneous means very similar. Homologous. Homologous. This is more of a biological word. Homologous means the things that have the same origin. While evolution. In evolution, things that have the same origin. For example, the wing of a bat and the arm of a human being are homologous structures because they have evolved in the same way. Panda's thumb. So panda has a fake thumb. I will show you the picture. Panda has a fake thumb. Can you see? This is a thumb. This gentleman, this biologist, Stephen Jay Gould, he did extensive research to prove this thumb is not like a human thumb. He proved panda's thumb is not homologous to human thumb. What he proved? He proved this thumb is useful only for pandas eat lot of bamboo sticks. Right? It is useful to hold and deal with bamboo sticks, whereas human thumb, the anatomy is very different. Human thumb can do much more. And this is a fake thumb. It is not derived. The structure is not similar to that of human hand. He has done this extensive research and proved. This gentleman, Stephen Jay Gould. So, panda's thumb is not homologous to human thumb. Homologous is a word from biology. Homogenize, making everything similar. To blend, this smooth mixture. That is homogenize. Homeopath. Homeopath is the medicine. Allopathy, homeopathy. You know homeopathy. What has it got to do with homo? Because homeopathy involves giving very small proportions of natural substances which otherwise would cause the same effects as the disease. So it will give the substances which are similar to disease causing substances. It would produce the same effect, similar effect. Homo means same, right? Homo means same. Because the philosophy is it will it will bring chemicals, it will give chemicals which would create the same disease but in smaller proportions. That is the methodology of homeopathy. So that's why it is called homeopath. Dis dis is opposite. You all know this. A lot of places: distaste, disagreeable, disinfect, dissuade. Dissuade is means it is opposite of persuade. Disorient. What is orient? Disorient means there is no orientation, there is no order. What is orient? Orient, in the history, Orient means East. Why it is East? In the Christianity, it is believed Jesus will come back, will rise again in the East. So that's why you see lot of churches, they face East. Even lot of temples also, they are constructed facing eastwards. Christianity, it believes that Jesus will come back in the east. So, orient. When you orient something, that means you are putting it in the direction of east. Disorient means it is not ordered correctly. Orient is meaning you are putting in the right direction, that is towards east. Another word, discredit. Discredit means to make people stop respecting someone. Discredit a politician. You see this very frequently. Politicians try to discredit other politicians. They release some information, they release some photographs, etc., to discredit politicians. Another example is discredit autobiography. Someone has written his autobiography, and if you show that this has been picked up from some other novel, it is a copy of some other novel, that means you are discrediting the autobiography. You are making people not to believe that, right? That is discredit. If you say discredit, now let's take this word credit and this word cred. Cred is believe. Credible means it is believable. Credit means you believe someone. You are giving credit means you believe someone, that's why you are giving respect. Credit also means money, given money given. Credence. Credence means it is believable, it is accepted. Accepting a statement, believing a statement as true. That is credence. Credulity. Credulity means the people or readiness to will to believe even on smaller evidence. Credulity, if people are ready to believe even on smaller evidence, that is credulity. It is again related to belief. So you people use it in humorous sense also. Let's say some set of fans, they follow, let's say in IPL or in any games in EPL or IPL or whatsoever. Some fans they follow certain teams. Or in cricket, let's say a lot of people they like South African teams or New Zealand teams, though they never won the World Cup. And if they believe that the team will win the World Cup, because and historically it never won the World Cup, then it shows credulity because they're ready to believe that the team will win the World Cup or even a smaller team. If the fans believe that it will win the World Cup, then that is like credulity. They are ready to believe even without good evidence. Understood? We'll learn more words in the next video. Thank you.